I never thought that being live could be so difficult. It's like turning my camera sideways. I'm turning my camera the right way. It's telling me I got it the wrong way. I'm turning it the right way. It's still not going right. I'm turning it the wrong way. I finally got you. Hi, how you doing? Kim, remember me? Your party artist. Yes, yes, I'm here at my studio. Well, it's my kitchen. My studio's upstairs. I am here in the brightest place that I could ever be to have a little bit of company here at Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. And I'm your party artist. My name is Kim Overholt, and I am here to help you have fun and learn a little bit about being an artist in the Niagara area. If you're not in the Niagara area, you can still learn about being an artist wherever you may be. I hope that you're enjoying your day. Yes, today is Wednesday. It's Wellness Wednesday for all of you who have been tuning in with me for the last little while, and I appreciate all 78 of you. You know, the more I get, the happier I become. The more we get together, the happier we'll be, because my friends are your friends and your friends are my friends. I need to drink. So got some water here with me. Good morning. Cheer. So here's to the day ahead. May it be fruitful and may it be um, uh, prosperous. Prosperous. There you go. Cheers. I drink water out of bottles now, glass bottles, because you can find that when you drink out of plastic, the plastic seems to leach onto whatever you're drinking. Sometimes it leaves that taste. Yeah. So this is nice, pure, filtered water that you know we have to take care of ourselves and keep well. And that's the whole point of being here for Wellness Wednesdays, to show you how to be better. I'm a better master of you. So yeah, I wake up every day positive and hungry, and have myself a nice full breakfast, and then I clean up afterwards. And it's a routine that I do, and it's always nice to be able to establish a routine, because sometimes when you don't have a routine, things can get kind of monotonous. And if you're you know what they say about idle hands, right? You got to do something. If you're not doing something, you could be getting into a whole whack of trouble. And before, I seem to be getting myself into a whole whack of trouble. I've been behaving myself for this last little while now, and I'm appreciating of that for sure. I like peace, believe me. Nothing more in this world makes me happier than feeling peaceful and knowing that I don't have to panic about anything, and that makes me feel really good. So, yeah, I'm feeling really great this morning. I wanted to tell you guys how I was and how things are going, and I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me fine. I hope you don't mind what I'm wearing today. I got little clothespin, well, not clothespins, safety pins in my ears. Got to get rid of that punk inside of me somehow. So I gotta, kind of play with it a little bit. So yeah, it's been a beautiful day. I got a lot accomplished so far, and there's still more to go. I don't work until later, so it's a late day today. Tomorrow is going to be a madhouse, and we'll see how that goes tomorrow too. So, but today is today, and today is where you take charge of you and take charge of your day and your life, and you become your own boss. Yes, this is the whole point of doing this, is to show you that you can be your own person and do your own thing, and you don't have to worry about anybody to make fun of you or poke fun at you, because this is not anything to poke fun at. This is just showing you you can enjoy being yourself wherever you are. This is my little getaway from everything else during the course of the day, to kind of just hang out and, yeah, have another drink. One thing about talking is you do have to drink. If you find that if you talk a lot, you have to have a drink. Make sure that you're drinking constantly. Make sure you're keeping yourself hydrated. Nothing worse, especially when you're all alone. Like I work at a lot of retail, so sometimes you're working by yourself for a while, and all of a sudden you'll get somebody coming in, say, and all of a sudden you go to talk, and your voice kind of snaps on you, and then all of a sudden you inhale some spit, and then you start choking. And nothing worse than like when you're trying to talk to a person and you're choking at the same time. You're like, our specials today are yeah. So You got to keep it fun, keep it light. You got to just kind of make sure that you're hydrated when you're all by yourself. You just got to make sure that you're aware of your surroundings, even when you're alone. It's good to be aware. You might pick up little signs and signals from otherworldly things. Who knows? Sometimes you never know what you're gonna find, right? So today, like I say, is Wellness Wednesday. I usually do a little bit of self meditation in the morning. I kind of just take a little bit, like maybe about half an hour out of all my day, and I just kind of like, okay, I concentrate just getting through the day. Sometimes just getting through the day is the most you can do for concentration, anyways. So it kind of makes it interesting. Yeah. So you know, um, it's been a wonderful week so far. I've been working mostly at the ladies' place. This is also Zach's favorite of mine. I love this shirt. It's got like, oh, a million and one colors in this, so I can wear red with it. I can wear burgundy with it. I can wear purple, blue with it. I can wear jeans with this. This is casual, and I can dress it up so really pretty with a nice dress or something if I wanted to make it really dressy. And I love doing that kind of thing. I really, I love to dress up, and I really have fun doing that kind of thing because it makes me happy. And doing things that make you happy, that makes for a fulfilling life. And for sure, that I've always said to people, life is what you make it. So if there's something that's not jiving with you, maybe it's something that you've got to do to kind of make it a little bit better. I like how things are, and I am very happy. And sometimes, it helps you with your mood, with your health. When you're in a better frame of mind, you have better health, you feel better about yourself, you feel better about your surroundings. And I gotta say, listen, on the most part, it's pretty quiet, and the passing car going by. Nothing really. No real major loud noises. I remember back in the day of living in apartments, and there was always something going on, and you kind of like always had to be aware. Even though you were by yourself in your apartment, there were other people around you. Now, I have neighbors nearby, and we are all very respectful of each other, except for of course, the guy across the street who coughs up his lungs all the time, which is like it's terrible to watch. I really, I've been living here now for almost 10 years. There was a nice old couple that used to live across the street, Betty and Lyle, and they were really nice people. I could see them from my back porch. I'd wave at them, and I could stand on my front porch and not have to worry until the new neighbor showed up, and he sits out on this front porch and coughs like all the time, constantly. Um, he chain smokes, and it's really awful because I grew up a secondhand smoker, so watching him like he's destroying himself right in front of me, and it bothers me to no end. And I can't I'd say something, but I can't say anything, because it's like he's not a nice person. It's like I went and offered him something from my garden one time, and he was like really rude to me, so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to be your friendly neighbor. So, like, I see him all the time. Like, he's constantly, because he's a chain smoker, he's constantly on his front porch coughing up his lungs, and it's awful to watch. It's just awful. And I say, I don't have to worry about getting up in the morning and having somebody like having an alarm set in the morning, because I have this guy who's up like early in the morning, and you can hear him all across the neighborhood coughing, like coughing up, and it's like since it's right across the street from me, it's like 10 times louder. So everybody else could probably like, who's that guy coughing? Meanwhile, I'm like, can you just can you just quiet? Can you just be quiet? Can you just be quiet? No, I know it's been a few years now, so that he's been doing that now. So I kind of sadly have gotten used to him hacking and gurgling and all that stuff that he does out there, and it just well, I'm not one to tell people what to do because, COVID happened, and look, I tried to tell people like, maybe you should just kind of see how it goes, not, do as they, what, but then, who listens to me, right? Maybe 78 of you might have listened to me, and I appreciate that, and I really do appreciate that. But for I guess I really feel for those who did take the shot and are really having some difficulty with their health. I really do feel for those with having any kind of health difficulties, because when you feel good inside, and you feel like very powerful, and I'm feeling very healthy, and Wellness Wednesday makes me feel that way for sure. It makes me just kind of sit back and go, yeah, I'm over 50. I'm over 55, and I'm not on any medications. I'm not on any, I'm not taking any birth control, thank goodness. I don't have to worry about babies anymore. Those poor little babies out there. I'm in peak health. I have most of my internal organs. I don't have my gallbladder anymore, only because I never understood how it was to eat properly. And now that I know how to eat properly, I wish that I would have kind of seen if there were other alternatives to, the operation. Operations are not good for you. I believe the more that they cut you open, the more that you end up being exposed to more things, like more, well, maybe more diseases, but you get your immune system kind of gets compromised, I think. So I've been doing really well, and I have to thank just doing it for myself, researching it, finding out about my own health, uh, not going by their word, but going by what I feel. Because we're all different. We're all not the same, obviously. But they all seem to want to cookie cut us into all these little things that they think we like. And there are some people like myself, like you guys out there, who like it a little bit differently. You don't follow the same pattern as everybody else. And I appreciate that. I really do. Cheers to that. Cheers to individuality. Yeah, so, I am looking for commissions. I should tell people on my Facebook page. I tell people on my Instagram, and on my, my X page. I am looking for commissions. If you want to hire me to do any kind of painting or anything. The last one I did was a beautiful drawing for my friend, and I know she wants more. Please contact me if you want any kind of drawing, paintings, any kind of art from me, because I can do it for you. KimOverholt.com. Check out my painting, check out my art. You can find out everything about me just by going onto my website. Yes, I am a .com. I got the .com back in the days when they were looking for people to get the .coms. I got mine. And I've been just trying to just put it out there to you guys. I'm an artist. I can do so many things. I really like. I'm being a mascot in May. That there's like so many other things that I do, like my paint parties, my Niagara art parties. I have my books. My books, yes, of course. I've got a couple books out right now on Amazon. I have oh, The Plight of Time. This is the first book, Unraveling the Threads of Destiny, and then Plight of Time series number 2, called The Convergence of Worlds, which is great. And I've got number 3. I've got number 3. It's in the ether right now. It's in the ether, and it's gonna have Ryan going with, not with what? Well, maybe give you some spoiler. It's his sister is going to go on an adventure, so we're going to be getting it into a family kind of thing. You're going to really enjoy this, and I'm excited about the third one actually, because I'll have the trifecta going, and I'll be able to like show people the plight of time, part 1, part 2, part 3, and we'll go into there's so many more. There's so much more I got going on, and I want you guys, I'm here at the bottom of this, and just starting out. I have so many cool stories too. I gotta tell you, there's the devil's suit that I have to finish. There's also a couple thrillers that I'm working on. I'm also working on a science fiction novel as well. I have so many things up in this little noggin of mine, just waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Yes, because we can collaborate on something too. I know we could probably get together and do something really special as well. So, I mean, this is where brilliance and the beauty meet, right? And I can help you get your stuff together and maybe put you into the same boat I am, so you're just as mixed up and struggling as I am. Well, hopefully you're better than I am. I always hope that you are. And I hope that you're feeling great today. Um, like I say, this is now the second of a new month. We are into April, and yes, all those gray skies are going to be budding with flowers soon, and they are going to have all, well, probably April showers bring May flowers, and we all know how that's going to turn out. It's going to be beautiful. You know, the crocuses have already come, and the tulips will be coming next, and we'll be celebrating summer again, and I'm so excited. This summer's going to be this is going to be a great summer, and I'm glad, like I say, we're all here together, right? Like right on the basic, like the bottom, right in the foundation, and we're going to keep building it up and building it up until finally the Kim Empire. Well, I don't know if it'll be the Kim Empire. It might be. Who knows? I'm always hopeful. I always want to like bring the best out in everybody and bring it to you too. So you know no show you you're not alone. You if I can do this, you can do this too. Oh, and there's so much stuff that I have that I still want to do, and I get nervous sometimes. I get real. I'm gonna be quite honest. I do. I get nervous about it because I got so much that I have to put out there, and like where to begin. That's my problem. It's just like I can see it. I can see it. It's coming, but we are all just kind of like bated breath. I'm just waiting. I know it's gonna be great. Something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great. All right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know what? I always think so positive. And thinking positive on Wellness Wednesday is great, and I can give you the perfect person to put you in that happiness mode, and it's not me. As much as I try to think that it is, you know, I know you love me and my laughing and my making fun and all this stuff that I do. But there's one person, there's a man I know who'd walk miles for you. Yes. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Name's John Anderson. Yes, from Yes. And I've been following Yes and John Anderson ever since I was so little. I loved him ever since I can remember, and just my mom says, "You know John," and I'd be like, "John, the only John that I know is John Anderson from Yes," and most of the time I never know him to see him, but I know him like from his music, and I love his voice. His voice has been a beautiful thing for all my life, and it really inspires me. Yeah, so sometimes when I'm doing my art, I will listen to Yes, because Yes is so, it's in tune with me, you know, and that's the great thing, that there's something about it that puts me in a better mood. So yeah, music is good for helping your moods, and if you like Yes and you like moods, you would definitely love hanging out with me, because I give you a little bit of like hokiness. Like John Anderson is like, you know, he's with this band of geeks, and it probably couldn't have been a better name for him, because he probably is like the biggest geek in the world, but he's like the coolest geek that I have ever met. So, well, I've never met him, but you know, there's been imposters that said that they were him, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. I don't believe any imposters anymore. Yeah, as you know, and we all know. So that's another story for another day. But for Wellness Wednesday, yeah, if you want to hear some really good soul provoking kind of music, inspiring, listen to John Anderson. It's good. I also say listen to some Rush, because you know it comes from like the place that I live, the place that I grow up in, and it makes me feel better about the world, and it will make you feel better about the world too, if you want a little bit of enhanced creation. You know what I'm saying? What else can I tell you? I do love meditating on music for sure. I can warn you, there's certain songs that you shouldn't listen to while you're meditating. Uh, I would say if you like to meditate, don't listen to like say Pink Floyd's The Wall. It would kind of bring you down a little bit, yeah. So stuff like that. But listening to Close to the Edge is a good album to listen to while you're just kind of lying, it's like sitting there meditating. Or um, uh, Fragile is another good one. You want to listen to some Rush. Rush is always good to meditate on. I would say that anything progressive is pretty nice. There are some, Peter Gabriel's a nice one to think about too. Uh, I would say stay away from Genesis's Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. I had the weirdest dreams when I was I fell asleep while I was listening to it the one time, and I had the weirdest dream. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, especially I used to listen to a lot of things in the headphones. So I love my headphones, and if you like to listen to things that kind of go from one side to the other, definitely be yes, you want to be listening. Oh, whoa. Okay. Well, there's something that doesn't happen every day. Hold on. Oh goodness. Okay. Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, hold on. Oh, gosh. I might have to take you with me. This has never happened before. There's always first time for everything, right? Okay. Oh gosh. Are you stable? Wow. Okay. Wow. That's what happens when you go over 20 minutes here. Okay? It's just like, okay, we want to quit now. Whoa, okay. There's something really wacky going on with my thing here. Hold on. Well, my holder is not holding up. Hold on. I'm sorry if I'm. Oh, gosh. A little excitement for your day. Okay, let me just. Okay, that should do it. Now, hopefully, it won't. Uh, uh. Gosh. I think I broke it. I think it's broken. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, hold on. It's just loose. How did it get so loose all of a sudden? It's the ghosts, right? I told you, like there's ghosts around here, and sometimes they play a little bit of tricks on me. Sometimes, can you hear me? Okay, I was having a good conversation up until that. What? Okay, so am I too close? Is that too close? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so sorry about that. Wellness Wednesday. Yeah, never dull moment. Let me tell you. Okay, let me just adjust myself so I can see you guys. Okay, there we go. Now I can see you. There you are. Okay, hi. Sorry about that. Well, never dull moment, like I say. At least it's not like my other holder. I actually the thing fell apart. Like it actually cracked to the point where I put it in the one time and it just fell over and off, and yeah. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't mean to disturb the Wellness Wednesday. Gee, wow. I'm gonna have to watch this again. I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh. Yeah, the things that you can do with cameras, right? Besides like dropping them and spilling. I'm a one woman team here, so whatever happens here stays here. I don't know what that means. But anyways, yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Now I can see you. There you are. Okay. Wow, that was fun. I love taking on trips. And now next time, I promise I won't knock you off or tip you over this time. Okay. All right. So cheers. Oh my gosh. What a morning, right? Oh, gee. It's the ghosts here. Sometimes, like I had everything in place, all nice and everything. You were hanging out with me for a while, and all of a sudden it just went boom and fell over. I'm like, okay, weird. Now, Thank you very much. I appreciate this because it just goes to show you. Sometimes when you think you're alone, you're never really alone. There's always something. So, Wellness Wednesday, I appreciate you being here and tuning in. I want to say thank you very much for being one of my many subscribers, and I hope that maybe you have a fantastic day. Never a dull moment around here. I always say, no rest for the wicked. And yeah, I'm working later on. I'm closing up shop later. And what else am I doing? Yeah, I'm working on the continuation of The Plight of Time, Part 3. I'm going to work on the covers for my next one. There's the back of the cover for that one. There's the back of the cover for that one. Look at, they almost look the same, but they're not quite the same. It's a good book. You should give it a read. So there's those. And besides that, I do all kinds of wacky art. And if you want to have some of my art in your walls, you just let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, hang out, we can chat. Now tomorrow is Entertainment Thursday. That was entertaining earlier what I did with the whole jumping phone and stuff, jumping cameras. But yeah, so Thursday is Entertainment Thursday, and Friday is face painting and feedback Friday. So I'll be talking to you while I'm painting my face. How's that sound? And I will ask you all kinds of silly questions and hope that you have all the kind of silly answers for me as well. So, in the meantime, if you want to check out me like for the rest of the week, all the time, if you come by often, if you want to subscribe, there's Monday is Cartooning Monday, Tuesday is Tarot Card Magic Tuesday, and I give you a tarot card reading. Today, well, Wellness Wednesday. Thursday is, like I say, Entertainment Thursday. I'll bring my ukulele. We'll have all good time. And Friday, of course. And then I'll leave you alone on the weekends because, gosh, you've probably had enough of me at that point, and I probably had enough of you. No. Because God knows, I've heard stories. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways, I hope you subscribe. I hope you hang out with me a lot more often than you know, I really do stuff when I'm here, but today is Wellness Wednesday. I just wanted to talk about feeling well, being well, and doing well, and hopefully I haven't ruined my camera or knocked anything off or whatever the case may be. I hope you have a great day, and if you are watching this, you are such a pleasure to have, and I am grateful for every day that you come and watch, and if you don't, I appreciate that too. It's only me, so I have big plans for this channel. So I mean, not only do I have this channel going, this is just my basic kind of channel. I've also got other channels going, like for my Plight of Time. There's a YouTube channel for my Plight of Time. There's also a Plight of Time. A YouTube channel for my Luna Sparkles if you want to see what I do on Cartooning Mondays with creating a character for cartooning that I've now turned into a kids read along. So if you want to check out Luna Sparkles World, please do that on my YouTube channel there too. And in the meantime, I guess I should go because there's no rest for the wicked, and I do have other things I gotta get done before I have to go to work. So I love you guys. Peace out, brother, with a little bit added. Thank you for all you guys do and subscribing and stuff like that. Check out my books. I've got more going to be coming, and I've got more art coming. I got so much more in this little noggin of mine. It's just like if I could open up my skull and just give you a sample of the things that I have inside here, you'd be like kind of surprised that I could open my skull and show you my brains and stuff. But that's another time, okay? But in the meantime, thank you, and how do I stop this thing? How do I stop this crazy thing? Yeah. So enjoy your day. I'll be enjoying my day being me on Wellness.